You are tuned in to the 5-Minute Signal. I am Aris Sterling, Performance Research Expert. This is not a health podcast. This is your maintenance manual for the body. We don't do hope here, we do reality. 5 minutes on the clock, let's get to work. The news today marks a fundamental shift in how we track human aging. For decades, the medical establishment viewed the mouth as a silo, a localized zone for dentists to manage cavities and gum recession. But the data coming out in early 2026 has officially shattered that wall. Recent longitudinal studies from the University of Exeter and a major meta-analysis published in PNAS Nexus have identified a direct causal link between specific oral bacteria and your risk for both hypertension and Alzheimer's disease. We are no longer looking at the mouth for dental health, we are looking at it as a predictive diagnostic hub for the entire cardiovascular and nervous systems. Researchers have identified that certain bacteria, specifically from the genus Neisseria and Tomophilus, are not just passive residents in your saliva, they are active metabolic engines. They take the nitrates from your diet and convert them into nitrites, which your body then transforms into nitric oxide. Without these bacteria, your blood vessels lose their ability to dilate, your blood pressure spikes, and your brain's synaptic plasticity begins to degrade. The signal here is clear. The state of your mouth is a real-time report card for the state of your arteries.
Why it matters is simple. We are obsessed with heart health, yet we ignore the entry point. The oral cavity is the only place in the human body where the exterior world has a direct, permeable interface with your vascular system. When you have periodontal inflammation, you aren't just dealing with bleeding gums, you are dealing with a breach in your biological security. Pathogens like Porphyromonas gingivalis use these breaches to enter the bloodstream, traveling directly to the heart and the brain. Once there, they don't just sit idle. They trigger systemic inflammation, stimulate the formation of arterial plaque, and contribute to the amyloid beta accumulation associated with cognitive decline. This isn't a maybe. This is a documented pathway. If you are optimizing your diet, your sleep, and your training, but you are neglecting the 6 billion microbes living in your mouth, you are building a high-performance engine on a crumbling chassis. Your cardiovascular longevity is literally being dictated by the microbial balance between your teeth. The hard truth is that the hygiene industry has been selling you a biological disaster for 50 years. We have been conditioned to kill 99.9% of germs in our mouths as if we are cleaning a kitchen counter. But your mouth is an ecosystem, not a surface. When you use traditional, high-alcohol, or antiseptic mouthwashes twice a day, you are conducting a chemical scorched earth policy on your own physiology. You are nuking the very nitrate-reducing bacteria that your heart depends on for blood pressure regulation. Clinical trials have shown that consistent use of these antimicrobial rinses can lead to an immediate, measurable rise in systolic blood pressure. We are effectively inducing hypertension in the name of fresh breath. Furthermore, the conventional wisdom that brushing harder is better is a fallacy that leads to microtrauma, giving pathogens an express lane into your internal circulation. The reality is that your bathroom cabinet is likely filled with products that are actively accelerating your biological aging. Stop treating your mouth like a dirty room and start treating it like a delicate bioreactor. The actionable move for today is a 3-step audit of your oral systemic health. First, immediately eliminate all antimicrobial and alcohol-based mouthwashes from your routine. Unless specifically prescribed for an acute infection, these are metabolic disruptors. Replace them with a pH balancing rinse, or simply focus on mechanical cleaning that preserves the commensal bacteria. Second, start loading your nitric oxide precursors. Increase your intake of high-nitrate vegetables like arugula, spinach, and beets. But here is the key. Do not use mouthwash after eating them. You need those greens to sit in the oral cavity long enough for your bacteria to do their job. Third, implement a tongue and breath protocol. Use a high-quality stainless steel tongue scraper every morning to remove pathogenic biofilm without disrupting the underlying microbiome. Additionally, shift exclusively to nasal breathing, especially during sleep. Mouth breathing dries out the oral cavity, crashes the pH, and kills the beneficial bacteria that require a moist, slightly alkaline environment to thrive. A white smile is a biological vanity project if you're nuking the very chemistry that keeps your heart beating. I'm Aris Sterling. This has been the 5-Minute Signal. Stay sharp. This program is for informational and educational purposes only. Performance research expert Aris Sterling is not a licensed medical professional. This content is not a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment.
Always consult with a qualified healthcare provider before making any health-related decisions.